Are you having a belief crisis? Do you feel like you are doing all the things, doing everything that needs doing, and like getting nowhere, and nothing is working? And let me know if this is where you're at. Let me know if this is something that you're struggling with. I've got 3 tips for you today to help you actually start seeing results. So if you're joining me, let me know who you are. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're catching the replay, then please drop a hashtag replay down below so I can come back around and say hello to you. But for those who don't know who I am, my name is Fran Loubser, and I coach and train network marketers and entrepreneurs and home-based business owners just like you to take your business online, to brand yourself, and to actually start using your personal profile effectively to grow a business. To actually have people starting to come to you because of the value that you're putting out there, to grow a targeted audience, and to practice magnetic marketing. So if you're joining me, I would love to say hello. Let me know who you are. Let me know that you're joining me. But let me just dive right into this. So the first tip is wherever you're at, is look for the positives in everything and to learn to celebrate the wins. Learn to celebrate every single win, no matter how big or small it is, and actually learn to celebrate the failures too, because when you learn to celebrate the failures, you're celebrating every single step in the journey. And there are going to be lots of highs, but there are going to be lots of lows too. And when you learn to celebrate those failures, and learn to actually learn from those failures and learn, okay, well, that didn't work, but I did it. I took action. It didn't work, but now I know that that's not going to work. So I'm not going to do that again. So learning to actually evaluate where you are and learning to evaluate, 3 things that worked, 2 things that didn't work, and 1 thing that you might do differently, and keep moving forward, keep failing forward, because each time you fail, you're a step closer to where you want to be. Each time you fail, you are you've number one, you celebrate that you've actually taken action, and number two, you're getting closer to where you want to be, because you're figuring out what's working and what's not working and what you might do about it. Okay, so always focus on the positives. If you focus on the negatives, if you focus on what's not working, then you are going to always stay stuck. Your head, what's happening in the 6 inches between your ears, is always going to stay where you're at. It's going to stay stuck, because you're learning to stay in that stuck mode, because you focusing on all the negatives. So focus on the positives, focus on the things that are working, and focus, even if you fail, is focus on, well, okay, what worked, what didn't work. But even when you fail, because there are things that worked with that failure, you took action. So learn to celebrate the wins and the failures, okay, and look for the positives. Always look for the positives in everything that you're doing. So that is the first step, is looking for the positives in everything that you're doing. The second thing is to develop the 6 inches between your ears. So concentrate and focus on personal development, and and improving your mindset, and training your brain, and growing personally every day, learning skills and strategies to cope with what's happening in your life, learning skills and strategies to actually grow and be a better leader, and be to grow your mindset. Okay, so the to get rid of those limiting beliefs. Okay, the top 1%, the top 5% of entrepreneurs are people who are always growing, are always learning, are always moving forward, and always learning new skills and new strategies, to keep moving forward. Okay, so that is number two, is develop the 6 inches between your ears. Develop, keep doing personal development. And the third thing, and I'm going to dive deep into this, because are you actually learning skill sets that are working? And I want to ask you a question, because so often when I speak to network marketers, I speak to entrepreneurs, and they're feeling stuck. I ask them, what has you feeling stuck, and why are you feeling stuck? And is where you're building, is that where you must build? Is the company that you're with 100%, are you married to that company? Because so often we have these loyalty handcuffs, and I was there 3 years ago. I had these loyalty handcuffs. Nothing was working. My team was falling apart. I was not being taught strategies to build successfully online. I was not being taught, how to how to use social media the correct way, how to use social media so that I'm not actually plastering my products and my opportunity all over Facebook, but actually I'm learning to attract people to me. I'm learning to grow an audience of people who are actually looking for me. I'm learning to grow an audience of people who actually need what I have. And then getting content in front of that audience so that I'm helping them, I'm serving them. Without naming my products, without naming my opportunities, so that people can just go and Google me, or go and Google my products, or go and Google my opportunity. And so I had those loyalty handcuffs because I loved the company and I loved my friend that I was building with, but I was not winning. I was not winning at all. Okay. I was getting into debt. I was literally buying rank advancements. I was buying trips because I was literally buying product to qualify for rank advance. I was buying product to qualify for trips. I was buying product to qualify for every little incentive that was out there. So I was not learning the skill sets to build my business successfully. And so when I realized that I had these loyalty handcuffs, that actually where I was not helping me to achieve my dream. And when I could actually break those handcuffs, when I could actually break those loyalty handcuffs, and move on and actually join a team that would teach me the skill sets, that would teach me the strategies to build successfully online, that had a duplicatable system, that had everything in place and the support and the training and everything that I needed, then all of a sudden I started to see results. And I would not be where I am not right now with a team of 160 people, okay, personally in my team, 160 people, if I had not broken those loyalty handcuffs. So what I want to ask you is the third thing is are you learning the skill sets to grow your business successfully online? Because if you're not learning the skill sets, effective skill sets, have a look at what you're being taught. Are you being taught, here's some posts that you need to put out, here's a message that you need to send to 50 people today. You need to be growing your audience, but how do I grow my audience? Are you being taught how to grow an effective audience, how to grow a targeted audience of people who are actually looking for you? Because if you're not being taught how to grow a targeted audience of people who are actually looking for you, then you are forever going to stay stuck where you're at, okay? Because you're going to be speaking to the wrong people. You're going to be putting your content out in front of the wrong people. Are you being taught how to actually create content that is going to attract people to you? These are all things that you need to think about. Are you being taught strategies and skills to to build online, that it's strategies and skills that are working now, okay? Because maybe your upline has, maybe they're saying, well, just go post this post because it's worked for me. The thing is, maybe your upline has an audience and has massive influence over that audience, so they can go and post whatever they want to post and it works for them. But it might not be working for you because you do not have that audience, you don't have that influence over that audience. So how do you grow effectively online, and how do you build that influence online? So if you're thinking, geez, I don't have any of these things, I don't have, I'm not being taught how to grow a targeted audience, I'm not being taught how to build successfully, how to build using magnetic marketing, how do you build using attraction marketing on Facebook? All I'm being told is to post my products and my before and afters, and say I'm looking for 5 people this month, or send this message to 20, 30, 40 people. And nobody's commenting on my content, nobody's commenting on my posts, nobody's messaging me, nobody's replying to my messages. I'm feeling stuck. Because if you're feeling stuck, and then I don't blame you for having this belief crisis. I really don't blame you for having this belief crisis, because you're not being taught skills and strategies that actually work now. And if you're not being taught skills and strategies that are actually going to be effective and actually going to grow your business, then I hate to say this, but you will always stay stuck where you're at. So if this is something that you are looking for, if you're thinking, I need to have a chat with Fran and see maybe what the missing link is, and maybe what I should be doing online, and how I can grow this targeted audience, and how I can get content in front of my audience, then just drop strategy, drop skill or strategies, drop skill or strategy down in the comments, and we will hop on a call and let me see how I can best help you, and see whether maybe what I have is a fit for you. And if you want to stay where you're at, then I can still help you, and get you training to help you grow effectively online using your personal profile. I'm not even talking about running ads. I'm not even talking about, you know, any automation. I'm talking about using your personal profile to grow effectively online, because it's using my personal profile and my team using their personal profiles that, you know, my team's grown to 160 in a couple of weeks, literally in a couple of weeks. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to show you that these strategies work and these skills work. You know, these strategies that the strategies that we teach our team, and the skill sets that they're learning work. Okay, but you know, it does take a bit of work. I'm not gonna BS you. It does take work, but focus. It's important to focus on learning skills and having strategies that actually are effective right now. So if you want to hop on a call with me, a free call, just drop skills or drop strategies down below, and let's hop on a call and see how I can best help you, because I would love to help you. It is my honestly, it's my dream to literally lift up this whole industry, to lift up this industry so that as network marketers we are given the reputation that we deserve, and to treat this as a profession, and not so that we're not seen as these spammy salesy weirdos, but actually are here to help and serve other people. So I hope this has been of value for you today. If it has been of value, please drop a hashtag value down below. If you've had a takeaway, please let me know what has been your biggest takeaway. But you know, just to sum up, look for the positives, develop the 6 inches between your ears, and learn skill sets that are actually effective right now. And if this is something that you're lacking and you're thinking, well, I don't have a duplicatable system, I don't have anything, I'm not being taught any of the things that Fran's talking about, I'm not being taught how to grow to our targeted audience or to get content in front of that audience so that people actually start reaching out to me, then let's hop on a call. So just drop skills down below and let's hop on a call and see whether see how I can help you. And maybe, you know, joining me might be an option, and maybe if you want to stay where you're at, then I can still help you. So look forward to chatting with you soon. Hope this has been of value for you today, and we will chat. I'll be back again next week with some more training.